just type in SummitCitySports.com or just Summit City Sports and it should pull up the live video. We're going live right now.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in here on to SummitCitySports.com and our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and we are on YouTube today. We have a high school hockey matchup. As you can tell on your screen, we are not at our normal venue. Instead of the Parkview Sport One Ice House, we are on Sweetwater Ice at the Memorial Coliseum, right where the Fort Wayne Comets play of the ECHL. Today's matchup is going to feature the Carroll Chargers taking on the Fort Wayne Vipers. Teams are on the ice for their warm-ups. We'd like to take a quick moment to get a word in from our sponsors that allow us to do this every single season. As you know, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260Sports. That is 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 500 pre-owned vehicles and 1,000 new vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com, the Kelly Automotive Group, where it's simple, transparent, and reliable. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated... I'm sorry, I got the wrong one here. Tom Steel Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. Visit their north location at 2620 North Clinton Street or their south location, 3530 West Jefferson Boulevard. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions and enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment found only at Big Eyed Fish. You've been invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a local branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottenwiller Contracting, we invest in the highest quality for our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenwillerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area with ages ranging from 5 to 18 years old. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board and together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business, and it will be a system and solution that will fit your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com or give them a call at 260-557-0958. El Azteca Mexican Restaurant has been a Fort Wayne fan favorite since 1973. Their recipes are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Visit elaztecarestaurant.com to learn more. And iCryo has specialized in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared sauna, and compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard next to Blaze Pizza. And Parkview Sports Medicine, they continue to lead the way in the Northeast Indiana area. Our specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at the Parkview Sport One Fieldhouse. No referrals are needed, saving you time and money. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more. As I mentioned, as you can tell on your video screens, we are not at our normal venue. This is the first ever Summit City Sports high school hockey broadcast here on Sweetwater Ice at the Memorial Coliseum. So we shall see how this will go. Fort Wayne Comets do return to play February 19th, February 20th, and February 21st. A triple header against the Wheeling Nailers as we are nearing opening weekend for the Fort Wayne Comets. And as the high school hockey season winds down, as we're coming to the closure for city competition and then eventually state, we shall see how teams place. So we got about 40 seconds here before we have the end of warm-ups. We'll take a look at our standings as of Wednesday's games. I do not have the sheets for today's matchup, so I'm kind of going off old stats here. As of Wednesday, the Homestead Spartans were in first place with 7 wins, 2 losses, and overtime loss for 15 points with 10 games played. The Carroll Chargers have 10 games played, a 5-5 record, a 500 record, 10 points. The Vipers had 8 games played, 4 wins, 2 losses, 2 overtime losses for 10 points. And then Leo rounded up in 10 games played, 3 wins, 6 losses, and overtime loss for 7 points. Now, the Lions and the Chargers did play where it was a 3-2 victory for the Carroll Chargers. So Carroll now improves to 6-5 for 12 points. So they have 11 games played, and this will be the Vipers' first game back after their postponements. So right now, Carroll is in second place as the Vipers are looking to get the victory here to tie him back up.
Positive cheering is encouraged, but booing, derogatory remarks, or inappropriate gestures towards teams, players, officials, or others will not be tolerated.
So as we get set for the anthem here, and hockey at the Coliseum.
Let's keep our sport an enjoyable experience for everyone. At this time, we ask both teams to muster their blue lines. Ladies and gentlemen, rise as you are able. Remove any head coverings, but not your masks, for the playing of our national anthem. And teams, we would ask that you remain on your blue lines after the anthem for a small announcement. Teams, both remain at your blue lines. Teams, remain at your blue lines. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we take a short moment every year in our season to remember those who have suffered with cancer, those who are still struggling with cancer, those that we have lost, and those of us left behind. Due to COVID, instead of our normal Cancer Night program, we ask that you observe a short moment of silence. Thank you.
Go ahead and take a look at our starting goaltenders for today's matchup. First, for the Carroll Chargers, looks like they're going to go ahead and go with number 50. That is the sophomore Carson Carteau, who comes in from Wednesday stats with 6 games played, 2 wins, 2.99 goals against average, .895 save percentage. And for the Vipers, looks like they're going to go ahead and go with the senior Steven Yeiser, coming in 7 games played, 3 wins, 1.71 goals against average, and a .915 save percentage. So we are set for puck drop here. This just excites me so much. At the Coliseum, we are ready for puck drop. Looks like we have Mr. Potter, Trevor Loxton as a linesman, referee in charge, Chad Schiebel, who's, I think is his grandfather, spends a lot of time here. Mr. Dan Schiebel, former coach of the Leo Lions, spends a lot of nights here as goal judge for the Comets. And the Chargers, wearing their Cancer Night jerseys, win the draw. Here's Trevor McKinnon coming inside the zone. McKinnon centers to Kosh, and that one is stopped by Carteau. Kept alive by McKinley. McKinley has it at the near side faceoff circle, sends it around behind the boards to the far side, out to the point for DeGroot. DeGroot flutters it towards the high slot, but it's intercepted. And here goes Ringenberg the other way. Ringenberg goes through the feet of Knoblau, but is gathered up by the Vipers' defense. DeGroot goes behind the net to the near side corner. Leininger has it, centers to the slot. Backhand try by Ringenberg goes wide. Out to the point. That one's kept alive. I'll get that number in a second. Looks like 14 Klein, as the arm numbers kind of blend in with the jerseys here. Something I didn't notice at the ice house. Here's Leininger, throws it at the net, hits the stick of Yeiser, and he directs it to the corner. Picked up now by Ormsby. Ormsby off the boards, around to the far side. It's at the penalty box area, delayed offsides, and they tag up. Ormsby loses it, and he was able to regather it and poke it out. Here go the Vipers the other way. It is Scott, Ian Scott at the slot. There's a shot along the ice. That one's wide, as it's directed far side half wall, out to the point. There's a shot tipped in front by Reisner, and it just rolls through the crease and wide. Inside the zone, it goes far side. Picked up by Ormsby. He's at the faceoff circle. Rolls out to the point. Ridge sends it back down low. Gathered in by Phillips, far side. Phillips goes off the boards. Kept alive at the point by Scully once again. He's done that twice now, as Klein has a far side corner. He's pressured by Ormsby. Reisner keeps it alive. Carroll having a difficult time getting it out of their zone. Phillips sends it around to the near side. Rice cannot keep it in, and that one's out of the zone as the Carroll defensemen go for a line change. Reisner has it. He gets it over to Spear. Spear puts it down low, far side corner. Austin Reisner has it. Cuts back towards the middle, and he gets the puck stripped by Ringenberg as that one goes out to the point. Mulholland is there. He tries to clear it out. It's kept on side by Backstrom. Riesener has it. Centers the Spear and broken up by Klenke. Spear back down to Riesener. Far side corner. Klenke's there, pressuring Riesener. Centering feed intercepted by Ringenberg, and that one's knocked down by Keegan McComb. Riesener a drive, and that one flutters into the glove of Carteau, who hangs on. Play whistle down, 12:02 remaining here in the first period. We are scoreless. Face off inside the Carroll zone. They're going to have a blocker side of Carteau. It is Ringenberg against McComb, and the Chargers come away with it. However, a tie-up results in the Vipers with possession. Here's Knoblau, a shot. That one's blocked as it's gathered in by Klenke, who backhands it out of the zone. In the neutral zone, it is going to be played now by Bertels. Ringenberg tries to put it inside the zone. He gets sent down to the ice by McComb. The Vipers coming the other way. It is Knoblau over the line, but play whistle down for the offsides. So the faceoff will be just outside of the Carroll defensive zone. As this one's won by the Vipers, here's Darcy Kosh. And is backhanded off his stick out of the zone. Trying to gather it is Leininger. Kosh receives it as he gets poke checked by Drexler. Drexler gets it up to Leininger. Leininger poke checked at the line. Gathered in now by Trevor McKinnon going the other way. McKinnon gets inside the zone. Cuts to the near side circle. There's a shot. Save made Carteau, who hangs on. Face off inside of the Carroll zone near side, and it's a face-off win for the Vipers. Darcy Kosh tries to get it out to Scully at the point. It's in his feet and out of the zone, delayed offsides for the Vipers. Now they tag up as Klein chips it off the boards, and it's at the point, kept alive by McKinnon. McKinnon tries to spin around. There's McKinley, a shot, and save made by Carteau. Face-off will once again be inside of the Charger zone with 10:47 remaining here in the first period. Face-off won by the Vipers yet again. Ridge tries to get it down low. Riesener is there. Riesener out to Ridge. Ridge a slap shot. That one's blocked in front by Ringenberg. Sent around to the near side. Ridge at the point. Tries to get it back down low. Delayed offsides, and they blow it dead. That one just coming over the terminating edge. Ringenberg will go ahead and go back to the draw against Ormsby. The Vipers have done an amazing job in the face-off circle as they win another face-off. It's going to be played now far side by Klenke, who goes near side looking for Austin, but that one got broken up. In the middle, Ridge looks over for Ian Scott. Klenke's there, however, he turns it over to Scully. Scully gains the zone on the attack. There's a shot, blocker saved, and it drops into the glove of Carteau, who hangs on. So they'll put the face-off glove side of the goaltender Carteau, as is going to be Ormsby against Davies. Face-off won by Davies. As he gathers it in the slot, he will skate it up ice. Davies, far side, off the boards. At the face-off circle, centers to the slot, and it's broken up there by the defensive play of number 19, Sam Backstrom. Or Jack Backstrom, excuse me. That one is sent into the zone by Riesener. Inside the Charger zone, Ormsby steals it from Mulholland. Ormsby cuts back to the high slot, drop pass. Centering feed, scores! That one going to Kyler Smith. So Kyler Smith breaks the score of 0-0 as the Vipers are up 1-0. Strong centering feed by number 96, Robert Gross, made that play possible. That is freshman Kyler Smith's first ever varsity goal.
Kyler Smith.
That will be down for icing.
Number 96, Robert Gross. And number 10, Austin Ormsby. Time total 5 minutes, 41 seconds. Vipers 80 Smith from 96 Gross and 10 Ormsby. Time total 5 minutes, 41 seconds.
So faceoff will be back inside of the Carroll zone, and it's going to be a win for the Chargers as Drexler picks it up. He goes off the boards, and that's one going to be picked up by Knoblau. Icing waved off. Kosh tied up with Ringenberg. Kosh gets it up to McKinley. McKinley looking through the feet of Klein. Gathered in. DeGroot tries to dump it inside the zone. Cannot. Tied up by Leininger, but the Vipers get it. Here is McKinley. McKinley pokes it down to McKinnon. McKinley coming out with it. Just outside the crease. Is in the low slot. McKinley shot. Blocker save by Carteau. McKinnon out to Knoblau at the point. Knoblau a shot. That one sent wide. Looking for a redirect by Kosh out front. Centering feed. Here's McKinnon. There's a shot. Scores! Bar down on Carteau. Trevor McKinnon makes it 2-0. Vipers at 8:25. So 2-0 Vipers right now as they get it right back inside the zone. Ian Scott races for it. Far side, Ian Scott. Out to the point, there's a shot, save. McKinley and Kosh given the assists. We have, and looks like Ian Scott's going to go to the box.
35 seconds.
Looks like for a rough. This one coming at 8:12. The Chargers with the first power play of the game, as they're looking to cut the lead back down to 1. Face off won by the Vipers. Knoblau with it. Sent back inside the zone. Icing waved off. Reasoner's there. Reasoner centering feed to Ormsby. Broken up out front. Looks like it was by a Drinkall. Knoblau has it inside his own zone. Takes a moment and then sends it down the ice. That one sent around the boards. Gathered in now. Near side, Reasoner tries to center. It's broken up by the Chargers. Oh, a turnover in the high slot is Ormsby. Ormsby at the circle. Toe drags. Poke checked away by number 9, Clanky. Now it is gathered in Drinkall. He throws it inside the Viper zone. Yeiser stops it. Now, one thing that is different here, obviously with this being the Fort Wayne Comets ice, they have the trapezoid there for when the Comets start up. I'm not sure if the officials are going to enforce that rule. I highly doubt it because they don't do it at the Coliseum. But it kind of caught Yeiser there as he hesitated to play it. That one's outside the crease. McCombs there, he backhands it out of the zone. Sent around the boards by Phillips. Near side, sent up ice. 2-on-1 for the Chargers. They can get going. Here is Davies, far side. Davies, shot, save made by Yizer. So as I mentioned, one thing that is curious, might have caught up Yizer, like I said, with the trapezoid in effect being here at the Coliseum, are the referees going to enforce the trapezoid rule? They don't have trapezoids at the Ice House, so I don't see them enforcing the rule, but we shall see how it goes. Tie up on the draw, and the Chargers come away with it, as that one's backhanded down into the far side corner by Davies. Scully's there, tries to clear it, kept alive in the high slot by Davies. A shot, stop, rebound, scores! It's a power play goal for Ringenberg. With 23 seconds left in the power play, the Chargers score, bringing this to a 1-goal game. This one coming at 6:35. Face-off won by the Chargers.
Carroll power play goal number 25.
Inside the Viper zone, here is Drexler. Drexler's shot, save made by Yizer. No secondary assists, the only assist to Davies. Penalty coming up to the Vipers for high sticking.
Goal, 8 minutes and 25 seconds.
So just as the Chargers score on the power play, they get another one right back as Ridge goes to the box. This one coming at 6:20. Just 15 seconds after the Carroll power play goal. Face-off won by the Chargers a little too well as that one goes to the near side boards and out of the zone. Sent to the near side, Mulholland with it. Phillips, far side. That one sent inside the zone, looks like by Klein. Knoblau with it, far side corner, goes off the glass, kept alive at the point. As that one sent into the low slot, gathered in by DeGroot, who goes off the glass out of the zone. Racing forward is Spear. That one's gathered in by the Chargers. Spear is still applying pressure. Klein and Spear tie up. Fiedler is there as he's looking for a stretch pass. Stolen by Spear, who puts it further into the zone. As that one's sent over to the far side near the Carroll bench. As it's in the near side corner. Klenke. Gets it to Fiedler, stretch pass. They're going to rule no icing. Ringenberg has it. Far side corner, he's hit by Knoblau. And McKinnon fans on the clearing attempt. That time he gets it out. That's going to be played far side with 40 seconds. Sam Phillips looking down the ice, and that one will go for an icing. So 36 seconds remaining in the Chargers power play. 4:56 left here in the first period. We have a 2-1 game here on Sweetwater Ice. Sent around the board, Simon Leininger backtracking out of his own zone. As Backstrom has it, sends it over to the far side. Rice cannot play it. Ringenberg has it. He's got the lone Carroll goal, sent out to the point. Here is Klenke, a shot. That one's tipped out in front and wide. Davies has it, sends it around, and that one blown dead as the net comes off the mooring. So 13 seconds left in the power play. Offensive zone faceoff for the Chargers. As it is Davies against Scott. Davies wins it back. Phillips, fans on the shot. And now the Vipers go the other way. 2-on-1. Ian Scott and Darcy Koch. Scott, fans on the shot. So it's an easy stick save for Carto. Vipers back to full strength. Come away with it, centers it to Ridge. Ridge a shot, save, rebound, and another save by Carto. The net comes off as the puck was shot into the net. No goal. As looks like we'll have a face-off inside the Carroll zone with 4:09 remaining here in the first period. And looks like we're going to have a penalty on Cameron Davies. Have to see what the official announcement is. So at 4:09, the Vipers will go on their first power play, and they send out Reesner, McKinnon, McKinley, Ormsby, and Knoblau on the power play unit. Face-off won by the Vipers. Ormsby at the point. Sends it back to Knoblau, far side. It is to McKinnon. McKinnon a shot. Glove save, Carto. And it's a roughing call.
Carroll Davies, 2 minutes roughing. Technical 10 minutes, 51 seconds.
Four minutes even remaining here in the first period. Vipers on the power play. Reesner wins it out to Knoblau. At the point, taking a look at his options. Sends it to Ormsby. Ormsby kind of tips it towards the net. It is blocked by the defensive play of Klein. McKinnon has it, loses it in the high slot, but gets it right back. McKinnon directs it towards the net and looking for a backdoor tip in by McKinley. McKinley has it far side at the hash marks. McKinnon cuts to the middle. Shot. That one above the net and wide. That one gathered in by Leininger. Tries the second attempt to get it out of the zone, and he does. As Yeiser leaves it behind the net. Knoblau. Stretch pass near side for Ormsby. Ormsby walks the line, gets it inside the zone. McKinley backhand near the near side hash marks, and that one goes off a skate and out of the zone. 50 seconds remaining in the power play for the Vipers. Stretch pass is going to be intercepted by the Chargers. Nick Tigner will gather it in and send it out of the zone. Yeiser gets it to DeGroot. Backstrom has it, gets it up ice to Scully. Scully's shot is going to be tipped away and into the near side corner, as it's picked up now by the Chargers. They cannot clear. It is Scully at the point. Over to Backstrom. Backstrom a shot stopped by Klein. 10 seconds on the power play. Wraparound attempt is stopped. It's loose just outside the crease. Gathered in now by Backstrom. Out to the point, and that one's out of the zone as DeGroot was dropping back. He might have thought the Carroll Chargers were going to come away with it, as that one's dumped inside the zone. Well, that one's cleared out by the Chargers, and they will go down all the way for an icing with 1:54 left here in the first period. Our score is 2-1. Face-off, glove side of Carto, and it's a win by Bertels. Bertels, centering feed just outside the crease was Smith. So he picked up his first varsity goal. That one goes off the iron. That one's off the back of Carto's right pad into the net. Spear makes it 3-1 Vipers. That one, 138. Even strength goal for the Vipers. It looks like they collected the puck, so it might be someone's first goal. He waits for the official announcement. Face-off won by the Vipers. Now they're going back the other way. It is McKinnon. Out to the point for Backstrom. Backstrom fans on the pass, but he's able to slowly get it to McKinnon. Darcy Koch, far side, out to the point for Backstrom. Backstrom a shot. That one's wide. Might have been tipped by Phillips. Rice down to the near side corner. McKinley to McKinnon. McKinnon back out to the point for Rice. Rice, a wrist shot towards the net. That hits the skate of Koch and gathered in now by the Fiedler, who sends it down the ice, and it will go for an icing. .102 remaining here in the first period. Scorekeeper seeing what's going on there. Get that momentarily. Under a minute to play here in the first. Ridge sends it down behind the net. Ormsby chips it to the corner. Far side Reasoner.
Vipers goal number 18, John Spear.
Spear is credited with the goal as Leininger has it up. Smith picks up an assist. Far side corner, Scully with it now. Scully takes a bump, it's turned over. Chargers just outside the goal crease. That one shot save, and that one is another chance as plays whistle down as the net came off once again. .3 left here in the first period. 3-1 is our score in favor of the Vipers. So we have a face-off inside the Vipers zone. Blocker side of the goaltender Yeiser. Ringenberg. He gets tied up by McComb, and McComb comes away with it. There's a shot at the point as it was turned over by the Chargers. Gross with it now, gets up ice. He finds Keegan McComb. McComb inside the zone. At the face-off circle, shot, glove, save made by Carteau. 11.8 remaining here in the first period. Face-off inside the Carroll zone. They're going to put it blocker side of the goaltender Carteau. Face-off won by the Chargers, but they cannot clear the zone. McComb centers it to Gross, who shoots it wide. With 2 seconds left, the Vipers get another shot off. It is wide, and that does it for the first period. The Vipers up 3-1 here at the end of the first. We'll take a break here. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
And we are back here at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum on Sweetwater Ice for period 2 between the Fort Wayne Vipers and the Carroll Chargers. 15 minutes on the clock as we get set for the second period. With the 3-1 Vipers lead, face-off won by Ringenberg, and that's backhanded inside the Viper zone by Klenke.
Vipers 18.
18-5 in favor of the Vipers. There's a shot, scores! Simon Leininger cuts the lead of the Vipers 2-1. That one coming just 12 seconds into the period. 14:48. Face-off won by Ringenberg again. Leininger has it. Klenke gets it up ice in the neutral zone. Going to be played by Rice. Ringenberg, the lone assist. Here come the Vipers the other way. Centering feed to McKinley, goes wide and through the crease and to the corner. Now along the wall at the point, Backstrom a wrist shot. That is wide of the net. Kept alive by Rice. McKinnon down to McKinley. McKinley towards McKinnon. McKinnon shot. That one's wide. Had to hesitate for a second as that one got into his skates. Far side McKinley. Out to the point. Backstrom. Backstrom a shot tipped in front by Davies as that one's down directed to the corner. McKinley down to McKinnon. Far side. Off the boards out to the point for Rice. It bounces over his stick. He got to come back. As Leininger's a very fast skater, Leininger gets there, but Backstrom meets him shortly after to break up the play. And now that one's in the neutral zone. Klein off the boards, down low.
Tending next night, the Carroll Chargers, number 50, Carson Carto.
Here is Ormsby, near side, gains the zone. Cuts to the far side, face-off circle, around the hash marks, now to the corner. Ormsby loses it along the Zamboni doors. McComb has it. Klein. Far side gets poke checked. Reasoner has it for the Vipers. Klein steals it back. And now he's pressured and then he's poke checked by McComb. Reasoner has it. Reasoner's shot. That one goes off the mask of Carto and it's directed to the near side corner. Scully throws it. Tipped in front by Reasoner. Reasoner's shot. That one's wide. Reasoner behind the net. Off the boards, out to the point, Scully. He gets it to Ian Scott. Scott's shot is wide. And now far side corner, Klein. Bumped off by Keegan McComb. Those two go down. Reasoner also drops down to the ice as that one's shot down the ice and will go for in icing. .12:37 remaining here in the second period. 3-2 is our score. A reminder for all the local Fort Wayne fans, the Fort Wayne Comets open up their 69th season here February 19th, February 20th, February 21st, a triple header against the Wheeling Nailers. And tickets go on sale tomorrow for the open general public. Face off. Troll Vipers are gonna have a face off in the defensive zone and it's a shot coming from, looks like Fiedler is stopped in the pad of Yeiser. Face off won by Drexler at the point, taking her a shot. That one's blocked and sent to the near side corner. DeGroot has it around to the far side. Fiedler can't get it out. It is Gross. He's poke checked. Picked up now by Knoblau. Knoblau has it. It goes off the boards. Around the behind the net. Bertels tries to come in with it. DeGroot shot from the point is blocked by Fiedler. And now the Vipers are on the defense as the Chargers gain the zone. Poke checked at the line by Gross. Smart defensive play. And now the Vipers go the other way. That's Spear who has it. Spear is shot. Save Carto who hangs on. That one. I think he was expecting a more wider shot. He had to readjust and bring his arm in fast as they went actually towards the armpit area. As we have a face-off inside of the Carroll zone. McKinley to the draw. And we'll see who his opponent will be. Looks like it's going to be Ringenberg. Ringenberg will lose this draw as the Vipers gain possession. McKinnon is there. He's bumped off by Ringenberg. And Austin clears it out. Backstrom gets it back up to McKinnon. McKinnon inside the zone. Far side corner. Centers towards the crease, and it's wide. Ringenberg backhands it out of the zone. It's going to roll towards the net. And it rolls back. as that one goes for an icing. So if it was heading towards the boards, hits a patch of snow, starts rolling towards the net, hits another patch of snow, and then turns back the other way. Face off, won by the Vipers. McKinley, who shoots it to the corner, as that one's gathered in by Klein. At the high slot, kept in at the point by McKinnon. McKinnon cuts to the high slot, foul far side. He loses it on the move, but he gets it right back. Far side corner, he's pressured by Klein and Drinkall. McKinnon loses it as it hit the outside of the net. Backstrom keeps it at the point, and Smith backhands it to the near side corner. McKinley's there, battling Klein for possession. That one is gathered in and shot down the ice by Ringenberg, and it will be another icing on the Carroll Chargers. 10:49 left here in the second period. 3-2 is our score. As we have a face-off inside the Carroll zone. Face-off won by the Vipers. Scully has it at the point. Shot. That one's tipped in front by Reasoner, and it's directed far side. McComb brings it back. Excuse me, that's Ormsby who brings it back near side and shoots it into the glove of Carteau. Once again, we thank you for tuning in here on SummitCitySports.com, all of our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and we are on YouTube today. Face-off won and controlled by the Chargers as they go back the other way. Onside play. Now delayed offsides. That one cleared the zone. So the Vipers have a spare second to get a play set up. Scully, stretch pass to Reasoner. Reasoner looking for Scott. Goes a little wide, so gathered in by the Charger defense, who get it out to the half wall, and they clear it out of the zone. Scully bumps Mulholland down to the ice, and that one's at the near side corner. Klenke goes off the boards, looking out of the zone. It's going to be kept alive by Ormsby. Leininger loses it to Ian Scott. It's in his feet, knocked off his stick, and now it's gathered in by Reasoner as it changes possession multiple times. That one tips in front of the net, and save made by Carteau. Ormsby out to the point, gets it right back. Keeps it onside as that one's in the corner. Reasoner, pressured by Tigner. Ian Scott's there. Backhand tries, save Carteau, who hangs on. It is all Vipers right now as the Carroll Chargers are struggling to get it out of their zone. Face off, tie up. Bertels with a shot, and it's into the glove of Carteau. Face off won by McComb. Bertels again. That one shot along the ice. Rebound by McComb. And it's in the net. McComb scores. Great second effort by Keegan McComb. Makes it 4-2 Vipers. I wasn't sure if that one went in the net due to the delayed celebration by the Vipers. But indeed it goes in. Keegan McComb with the goal at 9:20 remaining in the second period. Face-off won by the Vipers. Inside the defensive zone. That one's now in the neutral. DeGroot has it. Bertels with the lone assist as the Vipers come back the other way. That one's off the glass behind the net. Klein off the boards, far side corner. Bertels with it once again. Tries to make a toe drag move on Klein. It ends up in his feet as he takes position and shoots it out of the zone. Off the boards now, Phillips has it as he goes up ice looking for Drexler, and he will backhand it inside the Viper zone. McComb near side to Knoblau. Off the boards, behind the net, around to the far side is McComb, who chips it up to DeGroot. DeGroot feigns on the entry attempt, but eventually kicks it inside the zone, as now the Chargers gain possession. Backhand up to Austin, and it is offside play, and it is called by the linesman. 8:18 left here in the second period. 4-2 in favor of the Vipers. Face off. Tied up, and eventually Ringenberg comes away with it. Tigner throws it down the ice, directed on net. Play will be whistled down as that one is shot on net. And in a delayed offsides. In high school hockey, when you shoot it on net, it is immediately whistled down. The faceoff goes all the way back down the ice. Faceoff won by the Vipers. Darcy Kosh with a shot, glove save, rebound cleared out by number, looks like 9, Klinke. Backstrom receives it from Yeiser. Gets it up ice. Here's McKinley. McKinley, beautiful move around the Carroll defense, but eventually loses it onto the stick of Tigner, who clears it out of the zone, and that one's going to be directed towards the Vipers' net. Yeiser plays it to Rice. Kosh up to Trevor McKinnon, who floats it to himself, but it's intercepted by Klinke. And now Darcy Kosh gets it up to McKinley. McKinley has it. Far side, centers to McKinnon. A one-time drive, and he puts it into the net. 5-2 Vipers. Trevor McKinnon picks up his second goal of the game off a beautiful feed into the slot. One-time chance, not much Carson Carteau could do on that one. As we have 7:21 remaining here in the second period, it is a 5-2 lead for the Vipers. Face-off won by Ormsby. Shot inside the zone. It is Riesner, backhand to Scott, stopped by Cateau. McKinley picks up the lone assist. Riesner shoots it inside the zone. So McKinnon from McKinley. As Ian Scott has it near side. Ormsby sends it around the boards out to the point. Scully a drive, and that one's wide. Looking for a tip out front by Riesner. Ormsby centers it to Scully. Scully directs it towards the net. That's loose outside the crease, and Carteau eventually finds it and covers it. So face-off will be near side, as it's a win for the Chargers. That is Davies who carries it down the far side, gains the zone on the attack. However, he loses it. He's battling for it. Austin now has it. He loses it himself, as that one is into the feet of Riesner. Riesner throws it, or excuse me, Austin throws it towards the net, and it's wide. Ian Scott has it. Gets it up ice to Riesner. Riesner gains the zone. Far side corner, center and feed to Ormsby, broken up in front by Klein. At the point, Scully to the high slot. Scully, shot, and it's blocked by Klein once again. Ormsby out to the point. Here is Ridge with a shot. Tripped in front by Ian Scott, and a save made by Carteau. We're going to have another penalty coming up, as it's going to be on Ian Scott. This one coming at 5:43. It is a rough. So the Chargers go back on the power play. This is their second, or this will be their third opportunity of the night. They are 1 for 2 currently. as they're looking to bring this back to a 2-goal game. Face-off won by Ringenberg is going to go to the far side corner. Behind the net, it is Gross pressuring Klinke, who throws it around the boards and gathered in now by Leininger. Leininger in his own defensive zone. Pressured by Gross, Leininger skates up the near side. Beautiful move there made on McComb. Leininger a shot, and it's into the glove of Yeiser. .5:15 remaining here in the second period. 5-2 is our score. Face off inside of the Carroll offensive zone, and it is Darcy Kosh with the win. Knoblau skates it to the near side, goes off the glass to himself as he gets it out of the zone, and eventually it is onto the stick of Drexler, who backhands it up to Ringenberg. Ringenberg a shot, easy save into the arm of Yeiser. .1:15 remaining here in the second period. A very snowy day here in Fort Wayne. I think some parts of the city measured up to 7 inches of snow. It has come down quite a bit here in the Summit City. Here is Klein inside the zone. Klein centers to Phillips. Phillips shot. That one's directed up into the safety netting by Kyler Smith. Smith is down right now. So while Kyler Smith gets some attention by the staff here, we're going ahead and take a break. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back here to the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum. Kyler Smith is on the bench now of the Vipers. Looks to be okay. He had some assistance getting there. As we face-off win for the Chargers. Along the wall, Simon Leininger sends it down to the near side corner for Ringenberg. Ringenberg has a lone power play goal. That one is into the feet, the pads of Yeiser. As he's looking around to see how that one got out from under him, because eventually the Carroll Chargers dug it out. He's looking to see how that came out. 41 seconds remaining here in the man advantage for the Chargers. 4:24 left here in the second period. It's a 5-2 Vipers lead. And it's a face-off win by the Vipers, but it's stolen by the Chargers. Backstrom has it far side corner. Throws it down the ice, and that bounces over the stick of Phillips and out of the zone. Inside the defensive zone, it looks like it is Klein. He has Spear all over him. Spear turns it over, and he shoots it inside the gut of Carteau, who hangs on. 4 minutes even left here in the second period. 17 seconds now left in the man advantage for the Chargers. as it is going to be Ormsby against Ringenberg in the draw. Face-off won by Ringenberg, and that was backhanded out of the zone, I believe, by Phillips. As Backstrom sends it down the ice for the final time of this power play, and now it is Riesner who gains the zone. Riesner, a shot. Stick save made by Carteau. Rebounds directed to the corner. Riesner has it behind the net, cuts to the near side. Still with possession. Centering feed broken up by Austin. Off the boards, near the penalty box area. Phillips throws it out of the zone. Rice throws it right back in, and now Phillips has it back. He gets it over to Leininger. Leininger loses it, and now it's stolen by Ormsby, who cuts back into his zone, further to retreat to make a play as he now goes up ice, the far side. Gains his zone with speed as he has it behind the net, centering feed. Here's Scully, a shot, save, rebound, is loose outside the crease and cleared out by Ringenberg. And we're going to have a penalty coming up to the Vipers. And it looks like they're going to give it to Ian Scott again. This is Ian Scott's third penalty of the game. Two more. I think a player amassed 5 penalties. I think he's given a game misconduct and a 1-game suspension, if I remember correctly, for accumulation of penalties. Might not be the suspension part, but I think he's given a game misconduct for penalty accumulation. Have to see what that one was about. That one came at 2:56. Stolen by McKinnon. McKinnon inside the zone. Roughing is a call. All of his penalties have been roughing. McKinnon along the near side. Sends it out to Scully in the neutral zone. The Vipers will retreat to kill off more time. Rice has it. Throws it back inside the zone, and it's going to be off the boards. And played now by Tigner. Tigner to Drinkall. Far side now, over to Klenke. Now it's up to Fiedler. Fiedler looking up ice further to Drinkall. Now Drinkall has it. He gets hit into the glass by McKinnon as Rice has a near side corner. Pressured by Drexler. Fiedler is there as well. That rolls out to the point for Tigner to play. Onside play as they keep it inside the zone. Scully goes off the boards to himself. As he takes a hit there from Fiedler, and Drinkall will put it to the corner where he chases it down. Scully meets him and is now played by McKinnon. McKinnon throws it down the ice and clears the zone. 43 seconds of power play time left. Here's McKinley, a shot. Save made by Carteau. The rebound gathered in by Tigner. As Ridge throws it right back in the Carroll zone with 30 seconds to play in the man advantage. 1:26 left here in the second period. DeGroot throws it back inside the Carroll zone. Carteau leaves it for Tigner. Both goaltenders have been really hesitant to play the puck outside the trapezoid, so I wonder if the officials kind of told them, like, hey, the trapezoid's here, so they're going to use it. 5 seconds remaining in the man advantage.
1 minute left.
And 1 minute left here in the second period as the power play is over for the Chargers. As now it is Leininger. Leininger shot along the high slot is blocked out in front. And that one cleared out to the point, and the Vipers cannot get it down the ice, so DeGroot has it. Now he sends it down the ice to be played by Klein. Klein, pass intercepted by McComb. That one's along the near side. That one shot down the ice. Icing waved off with 25 seconds remaining here in the second period. DeGroot behind the net. Scott to the slot. As now a stretch pass to Gross goes wide and will be an icing. With 13 seconds even remaining here in the second period. Face off inside of the Chargers offensive zone. They're going to put on the glove side of Yeiser. Plenty of time for the Chargers to win the draw and shoot it on Yeiser to kind of enter the intermission. Only down by 2 instead of 3. Face-off win by Drexler. That one's tied up into the boards. Got to dig it out very quickly as the Vipers are just keeping it along the boards to kill the time. And that will do it for the second period. The Vipers have a 3-goal lead, 5-2 as we enter the intermission here. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
This league promotes finding diamonds in the rough, kids that didn't have an opportunity, they're on the wrong team, they had the wrong coach. If we can find those kids, which we have 20 of them now, that we build a team in 45 days.
I look at like the amazing facilities and like the coaching staff, like everything looked perfect for me.
It's kind of a no-brainer for me.
Here is, I heard, was very professional, and I had absolutely no idea that was such a big hockey community.
Saw the amazing facilities here and coaching staff.
Felt like it was a good fit for me. I noticed my confidence got up.
I think the system starts with what you do off the ice, right? And that's been our biggest challenge, right, is taking these kids from different places in the world, right, and bringing them in and trying to establish a culture. And it's been difficult, right, to teach discipline, to teach accountability, to show up on time, right? That's where it all starts. We have the resources that, frankly, other programs don't have, and we try to utilize them to the best of our abilities.
I mean, they'll help each individual out as well as like all team stuff. So they do a good job giving everybody what they need to get better at or what they think they should be working on more. Our schedule's really nice during the week. We get a lot of ice time in the gym. All the facilities here are brand new, super nice, from the gym to the locker room. The rink is unreal as it is.
We work out twice a week here, and our trainers give us as much of resources as they can to push us and make us better off the ice, to help us on the ice too. All of our workouts are kind of tailor-made for hockey players. And
the coaching staff helped me get better, like offensively. John Solway helped me like work on my stride, my edges.
His teaching is really good. He processes it in a way that makes it easy for us to kind of reciprocate what he's doing in a way that's kind of lower to our level.
For them to see the professionalism and the support that they have, I mean, it's second to none. It's remarkable to see, these guys, getting the chance to, talk to the, people in the community and the kids, and the opportunity to really have that moment to themselves, right, and have that opportunity to essentially, live the day in the life of what it's like to play pro hockey, right? I mean, they're around the Fort Wayne Comets. Earlier in the year, guys were coming out, and helping the kids, and it's remarkable because they get to see what it takes to play at the next level. Right?
Not only Josh, but we've got Jerry Most, who helps with our goaltending, and Paris Duffus, who is a familiar name for Fort Wayne fans, that really helps our goalies off the ice, and I think gives them the mental approach that they need to advance to the next level, as we know that's really important with goaltending.
He preaches accountability. He always makes sure, accountability on and off the ice, actually. He makes sure we're doing the right things off the ice, and we're, more importantly, doing the right things on the ice, making sure we're, always just ready to go, ready to play, never having our minds stray throughout a game or a practice, always be just ready to go.
We tell these kids all the time, from high school till about college to your junior years, you've got 7 to 8 years to work really hard and get your life on the right path, or you can goof off and not pay attention and get involved with the wrong people, and then the rest of your life after that 8 years is going to be pretty difficult, right? So trying to get them prepared for the real world is priority number one.
There's a lot of hockey players in the world, and you're not all going to make the highest team and not get noticed. or you might become the best hockey player you've ever been at 20. You don't know when you're going to come out of your shell. So they have to have this opportunity to play, or they may never be seen.
We are back here at the Memorial Coliseum as we have a 5-2 lead for the Vipers over the Carroll Chargers. Take a look back at how we got this far in our game. Start off with our first goal of the game. It is a defensive zone play by the Vipers, or excuse me, that's an offensive zone play by the Vipers as they get it in the near far side corner. Cross ice pass gets it to the freshman Kyler Smith, who picks up the goal and the game puck. And it made it 1-0 Vipers. Later on into the first period we go. The Vipers have it inside the Carroll zone again. Out to the point, Knoblau with it. Directs it towards the net. That one directed by defensive skate to the far side corner. McKinnon alone in the high slide. You cannot do that to Trevor McKinnon. He goes bar down on Carteau. That made it 2-0 Vipers. Later on in the first period, Carroll Chargers respond as they have it inside the Viper zone on the power play. That one is kept alive in the high slot. The initial shot is stopped by Regenberg, who then puts it into the net as he caught Yizer down. That made it 2-1 Vipers. The Carroll Chargers cut into the lead. Later on in the first period we go. It is a turnover inside the zone. Far side corner, the puck goes. The Vipers maintain control as John Spear has it. He shoots it off the inside of the right leg of the goaltender, Carteau. That made it 3-1 Vipers, as that's the score that went into the first period. At the very start of the second period, the Carroll Chargers regain a chance here as it is thrown inside the Viper zone, far side corner, turned over by the Vipers, and then Simon Leininger gets it, puts it inside the net as he received a pass from behind the net by Ringenberg. That made it 3-2. Later on into the second period we go. As that one is shot by the point. The initial shot was blocked. The rebound is passed over to McComb. And McComb finds enough room to put it into the net. That made it 4-2 Vipers. And finally, later on into the second period we go. There's a turnover along the Comets penalty box, as it is sent to McKinnon into the slot. He one-times it into the net for an easy goal. That made it 5-2 Vipers, and that is where we sit after two periods. We have our intermission here on Sweetwater Ice at the Memorial Coliseum. 5-2 is our score. We're going to ahead and take another break. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill.
His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere.
A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Do you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more. Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
And so we are back here at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum getting ready for the third period between the Fort Wayne Vipers and the Carroll Chargers, where the Carroll Chargers are down by 3, a 5-2 lead for the Vipers. Goals in that period coming from Kyler Smith, Trevor McKinnon, Landon Ringenberg, John Spear, Simon Leininger, Keegan McComb and Trevor McKinnon again. Those are your goal scorers in the game so far. As the Vipers come out with Knoblau, DeGroot, Kosh, McKinnon, McKinley. The Chargers answer with Davies, Ringenberg, Leininger, Tigner, and Klenke. Your opening third period lines. Face-off, won by Ringenberg. It's sent up ice to Leininger. Leininger shoots it inside of the jersey of McKinnon, and they finally find it. DeGroot over to Knoblau. 5 to 17 shots on goal. Vipers lead that category through the second period. Kosh with it now. Up ice looking for McKinley. It's turned over to Knoblau inside the Chargers defensive zone. Here's Darcy Kosh. Cuts to the middle. Kosh with a shot. Scores! Darcy Kosh makes it 6-2 Vipers. So Darcy Kosh goes around the defenseman and made it 6-2. And it looks like we're going to have a goaltending change for the Chargers. In comes the goaltender, Jared Reinhold. Face-off won by the Vipers. It is Knoblau. Throws it up ice, looking for Reasoner. McKinnon picks up an assist on the Kosh goal. That one sent up ice. The group with it now. Ian Scott up ice. Delayed offsides for the Vipers. Reasoner throws it back inside the zone. Ian Scott gets it further, as now it's directed to the near side corner. Scott has it. He gets bumped off the play as the Chargers try to clear out the zone. It's out to the point, Scully. Scully a shot. That one's above the net and wide. 4 goals here for the Vipers. One more. I believe that will put them into running clock. As that one was passed a little too hard under the stick of Ormsby and out of the zone. Ormsby right over the Comet logo, gets inside the zone. Shot from the high slot. It is directed by Phillips above the net and wide. Turnover, there's a shot, and that one's also above the net and wide. The shot coming from, I believe, John Spear. Ridge's shot, and that one's into the glove of Reinhold, who hangs on. 12:56 remaining here in the third period. 6-2 is our score. Vipers with the lead. Puck might have gone out of play on that one. They had to get a new puck, it looks like, out from the scores table. As now, it is Bertels in the near side corner. McComb throws it back down low, far side corner for John Spear. Spear down to Bertels. Now behind the net is Spear. Wraparound attempt knocked away by Klenke. That one goes up the ice, kept alive by Ridge at the point. Ridge has it, shoots it towards the net. That's off of shin guard. Bertels can't gather it in and cleared out by Tigner. Scully a drive, and that one's wide into the glove of Reinhold. Face-off won by the Vipers, directed towards the net. Smith with the shot. Reinhold with the save. Drinkall with it now. Out to the point. Rice keeps it alive for the Vipers. Around the boards, it is Fiedler. Coming up the ice, near side, poke checked off his stick by Darcy Kosh. Fiedler gets it back from Klenke. It's inside the blue line, gathered in now by Gross. Gross, far side, cuts back to the middle. Shot just wide of the net, gathered in now by Kosh. Kosh has it, centers to Smith, scores! He gets his second goal of the game! Kyler Smith makes it 7-2 Vipers. This one coming at 11:43. Face-off won by the Vipers.
Kyler Smith. Assistant, number 96, Robert Gross.
Gross with the assist.
Darcy Koch.
So Gross and Kosh with the assists.
Vipers 80 Smith.
As that one is behind the net.
And 49 Koch.
Reasoner has it.
3 minutes, 17 seconds.
Out to the point is stolen by Simon Leininger. Reasoner bumps him off the play. Now Austin directs it towards the net, sticked away easily by Yeiser. Leininger has it. That one's stolen by McKinley. McKinley gets inside the zone, puts it towards the stick of McKinnon, and that one off the pad of Reinhold, and Reasoner cannot put in the rebound. It's at the corner. Reasoner to McKinley. McKinley back to Reasoner. Lets it out to the point. Knoblauer drive, and that one finds the skate of Ringenberg. DeGroot off the boards to Trevor McKinnon, looking for the hat trick. As Leininger throws it off the boards and down the ice, and it will be an icing. Face-off won by the Vipers. It is controlled by Ormsby as he is pressured by Drinkall, and Drinkall tried to clear, cannot, kept alive inside the zone by DeGroot. Spear down to Bertels, and that one back out to the point. Intercepted and shot down the ice. No icing on the play. They ruled it was touched. DeGroot off the boards to the near side corner for Spear. Spear with it now. As he comes up the middle. Into the zone. Cuts to the far face-off dot. Goes to the corner. Backhand pass to Bertels. Directed towards the net, and it went through the feet of Reinhold. There's a drive by Knoblauer as it's blocked. DeGroot has it now. Inside his own defensive zone. Gets it up ice to Ormsby. Ormsby gains the zone. Down to the corner. As this redirected back to the near side by Bertels. Ormsby loses it, and that one is at the point ridge. Can he keep it in? He does not, as he now shoots it far side. To be played now by Nick Tigner as he hits heavily into the board by Ormsby. Ormsby pokes it out to the point. Scully a drive, tipped in front by, I believe, Bertels, and it's wide. Ridge a wrist shot, and that one's wide. Klenke pressured by Darcy Kosh. Drinkall tries to clear out the zone, cannot. Drexler tries to clear, also cannot. Now it's gathered once again by Drinkall, and that one's shot down the ice and will not be an icing. Ridge has it in his own defensive zone, looking up ice for Kosh. It's down into the neutral zone for Klein to play. Over center ice, gains the zone. Klein a shot, and it's wide, glove side. As the rebound is into the neutral zone. Darcy Kosh up to Ormsby. Ormsby into the zone. Behind the net to the far side. He's poke checked by Davies. Although Kosh will pass it right back to Ormsby. Ormsby out to the point for Rice. Rice back to Ormsby. Ormsby spins around Phillips. A nice cut back there by Ormsby, and bad pass turns it over to the Chargers. As now Ringenberg goes the other way. Ringenberg's shot, it's into the glove of Geyser, who hangs on. So 5-goal lead here, and it is not running clock. I was fairly certain a 5-goal lead in high school hockey was a running clock. There it goes. So a running clock now for the game unless the Chargers can score another goal and bring it back to a 4-goal lead. And they might do so right there as Leininger almost got one inside the low slot. As that one will go down for an icing. Face off won by the Vipers. Rice loses it into the near side corner. Leininger's there. As that one sent up over to the far side for Backstrom to play. It is to Keegan McComb. McComb flips it up to Reesner. Onside play. Reesner cuts to the middle. Backhand try, save, rebound, gathered in. Reinhold, it is loose outside the crease. As now Reesner with a chance, and it's through his feet and gathered in now by Leininger as he retreats behind the net to the far side. There's a heavy hit by Reesner on the play, and Leininger is down. So a heavy hit there. Leininger is down. We're going to go ahead and take another break here. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
And we are back here at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum. A penalty is being handed out to Backstrom for the hit on Leininger. From what I heard of the referee talking to the coaching staff, it is just going to be 2 minutes on the board. As for what, I'm not sure. The type of penalty they're going to call. .6:17 left here in the third period. 7-2 is our score. 2 minutes on the board. Face-off won by McKinley. The Chargers back on the power play.
Vipers penalty number 19. Jack Backstrom. 2 minutes knee.
2 minutes for knee.
43 seconds.
As is McKinley near side corner.
2 minutes knee. Time to call 8 minutes and 43 seconds.
Klein has it. Far side. I think the reason why he only gave him 2 is because Leininger was able to get back up a couple seconds after we went into the commercial break under his own power. Didn't put too much weight on the knee, but he was able to get up under his own power, so that might be why they only gave him 2. Stretch pass finds Reinigenberg, as now it is Drexler. Drexler backhands towards the slot, and it's broken up by DeGroot and throws it down the ice. Well, the goaltender Reinhold played it outside the trapezoid, and they didn't call it, so both goaltenders have been hesitant to play outside the trapezoid, so that answered that question. See if they play a little bit of fun on that one, and that one goes down for an icing. Now, with the running clock, even if the penalty happens to come off, during a whistle, they must stay in the box until the puck is dropped. So if the whistle's blown, the play is technically dead, and the penalty time comes off, he has to wait until the puck is dropped. Face-off won by the Chargers. Fiedler gets it over to Tigner. Tigner off the boards to the near side for Klenke. As that one goes down the ice, rolls on net, so Yeiser has to make a save. That one shot down the ice. Tigner stops it at the red line. Mohan directs it towards the net, is intercepted, and Ridge tries to clear. It's intercepted as McKinnon picks it up. As that one's now gathered in by the Chargers. Up ice to Fiedler. Fiedler into the zone. He loses it to Scully. 4:05 left here in the third period. It is a 7-2 lead for the Vipers as Reinhold plays it behind the net, leaves it for Tigner to play. There's a turnover to Ormsby. Ormsby over to Scully. Scully directs it towards the corner. It is intercepted. Scully now has it for the Vipers. Tries to direct it towards the slot. He gets bumped off the play. Gets it right back. Over to Ormsby, far side. Rather near side, I should say. As it's gathered in by Fiedler and cleared down the ice. Austin tries to play it. Cannot. It is stolen by Ridge. Ridge looks up ice for Ian Scott. And Tigner shoots it down the ice. On net. And Yeiser will play it up to Ridge. Austin Reisner has it. He brings it inside the zone. Cuts to the high slot. Reisner, a shot, save, rebound by Spear, and another save, and Reisner knocks it out of the air into the pad of Reinhold, and that one goes down for an icing. Well, 2:46 and running here at the Coliseum. And the faceoff's won by the Vipers. Reisner tries to backhand it just outside the crease, cannot. Spear has it. Behind the net to Reisner, back to Spear, back to Reisner. As he backhands it out to the point for Knoblau. Knoblau, shot blocked by Davies. To Ormsby. Ormsby in the near side corner. Austin Ormsby at the high slot. Moving around with it, backhands it down to the corner as Phillips plays it up to Davies and chips it out of the zone. DeGroot pressured by Drinkall. DeGroot goes off the boards and bringing it inside the zone. DeGroot. And he loses it in the feet of Phillips. Good defensive play there by the defenseman Phillips as that one's cleared out of the zone into the neutral and played by Spear. Believe that is Klein, far side, stretch pass to Ringenberg. Gets touched, so no icing. 1:30 and counting left in the third period. Now it's sent around the boards to Spear. Spear, stretch pass is intercepted by the Chargers, and they bring it back inside the zone. It is Ringenberg. Directs it towards the net. Blocker saved by Yeiser. Hasn't had too much work to do here in the third period. Reisner brings it inside the zone. Toe drag on the defenseman Klenke. He loses his stick, and Ormsby has it. Coming to the middle. There's a shot. That one's above the net and wide. Rice off the boards to Reisner. And that one is chopped out of the zone. I believe it went off the skate of one of the Carroll Chargers. Backstrom over to Rice. Backstrom tries to clear out, cannot. Goes to Drexler. And now Gross plays it. Gross to Bertels. Onside play. Bertels a shot. That one's wide along the ice. Austin. Poke checked off his stick by McComb, and now the Vipers maintain possession. 20 seconds remaining here in the third period. Bertels behind the net, round to the far side. 10 seconds to play here in the period. As that one's cleared out to Mulholland. Mulholland with a chance as he loses it. 4 seconds left. He's hit into the boards. Drexler's bumped as well, and that will do it. The Fort Wayne Vipers take the first victory ever streamed on high school on Summit City Sports here at the Memorial Coliseum. 7-2 is your final. So the Fort Wayne Vipers pick up the 7-2 victory here at the Coliseum.
Carroll 6, Vipers 12, for a game total of Carroll 17, Vipers 50.
Shots on goal, 17-50 in favor of the Vipers. So we thank you for tuning in here on Summit City Sports.